melodrama.
Gender rights, right? Even my edgiest. But what I feel like is happening, and this is anecdotal, obviously, this is through my own experience. I don't want to accidentally gaslight anybody. But what I feel like is happening are the people are using, right? The people who are outraged and pushing for a permanent ban and a deep platforming are using the platform for transgender individuals, perverting it, manipulating it to push their own agendas. That's what's happened time and time and time again, not only for transgender individuals, but also for women's rights, also for Black Lives Matter, right? That's what they do, right? And if you want to understand what I mean by that, right, look at the gambling stuff that I did. Let's fucking revert back to that as an example, right?
If you're wrong, it's just like, you're just gonna have an asshat. You're not better than anybody else. Just because you don't agree, I don't agree with most things that Tate says, right? Or some of his crazy takes, I don't agree with. But at the same time, it's not because I don't agree with him as a person, right? They'll justify being an asshat and spreading dumb lies about him. I'm not like that. I think that's bullshit. I think that's an unfair thing that people do these days. I think there's a big wave on the internet of people that love to just, because somebody is hated on the internet or because somebody is less liked, their garbage will pass and they abuse that and they stack more. It's like, come on, man, don't be doing that shit, man. Because if it was you there, man, you would be hating that. And what did you do? In your perspective, all you have is opinions. Like, come on, man, that's kind of fucked up. And people say they want like democracy and openness and people to think. Nah, you don't want people to think it. You want people to think like you. That's what you want. Some of you are sort of bitch ass. Fucking cuck lord.
Make sure
I'm opening that shit up. Other time on you said fan screaming. Woo whip. Oh shit. I've been sitting at a green light. Screaming Celine Dion. There is a cop next to me. All right? And I look over and I have this like moment where I'm like, I'm dead. I'm going to jail. It's over. I'm driving under the influence of marijuana. This is the end of my life. I've made a terrible miscalculation. What I did not factor is that I lived in West Hollywood. Yeah. West Hollywood is one of the gay meccas of the world.
Yeah.
And so in that moment, those officers looked at me and they did not see a stoned, degenerate pothead. They saw a flamboyant homosexual.
Can you tell? Okay, so so look, this butt cheek here, yeah, is bigger than this one. Look, this one is bigger than this one.
I think that mine is this.
It's very little, but yeah, this one is bigger.
I think this one is not, but this one, yeah. I don't know. I think it's the same, but
no, Alan, they look the same to me. Oh, okay. Hold on, stand still.
I think it's better this one because I see in photos.
I think your left one is bigger.
This one?
Yeah. Okay. Look at mine. Which one do you think is bigger?
This one, maybe.
The left one?
Yeah.
Okay, I think my right one is the biggest one.
I think it's the other one. I mean, I think this one is more small, and this one is like more big. I don't know. So
I feel like my right butt is also bigger.
I think it's the other one.
And the other one?
I think.
Really?
I don't know. It's weird. I think it's.
Okay. Keep doing this to me.
On top of that, sign in using your Twitch account and see which of your favorite streamers are already creating adult content on Fansly.
After a Mario Kart ad for kids, not a single word is spoken.
I think that she's right about this. I think that both of them are advertising pornography and explicit content for kids. I think that she is right. I think that there is a spectrum, and showing the porn directly is worse. But you cannot tell me that advertising Fansly and then giving examples of streamers that produce explicit content on Fansly, I know that they produce explicit content on Fansly, they are the ones that are up on the screen. How are you not going to... How are you not going to say that's not promoting it?
Oh shit. There's a snake in here. Well, you want to see a snake eating an egg? That's what they look like. Snakes like eggs. That egg seems pretty large for this snake, to be honest. But I don't know, I guess when you're a wild one, you gotta do what you gotta do. Hey, I know it's like really bad timing for you, but you can't be in here. So the weird thing about this is like, if this was an ambassador, like I would not, you have to be very careful after they eat, because you don't.
In 30 seconds, 2 enormous wooden cylinders will fall from the ceiling and crush your skull like a honeydew melon. Unless you cut off your dick with a pair of scissors. Good luck. Is it Germa bit? What the fuck? Germa saw bit. Germa saw gas bit, but actually in saw. If Germa 985 was saw, gas bit with video. Can't do anything, man.
I don't know what to ask him. Top 3 variety streamers. We'll break it down. Whoa! Dude! Oh my god! Holy! Yo!
Look at that.
Sweet shot right there, Nathan.
Back up. Did you get it? Yeah. Oh my god, look at that.
Good shot, man. I can't see it now.
Mixwell decides to come back through on CT, but
Time?
They need to get a move on still.
Time!
They need to go okay.
Time!
The shot, but I was getting dangerously close to running out of time.
Time!
Got it.
What?
There's no time on the defuse, Lauren.
You fucking melons!
That is about the best way to summarize that day for Carmine Core.
My eyes! My eyes! Rip them out! May an eagle pluck my eyes out!
10 seconds on Drake. TP from Shanks. Oh, he almost entered it again.
Oh my god!
What just happened?
Oh no, that's not what you want to be seeing.
They just paused on an engage. There's no way.
Yeah, that is
Now they have all got time to react.
Oh god. Well, people of the world.
What?
We're gonna.
I think top esports paused when Maokai flashed in. How unfair is that? That's so unfair.
I mean, I don't know who called the pause. It looks like it's top esports from what we can see.
Oh my god, that's so unfair.
What's going on here? But Oh, this is such a pivotal moment, right?
It's on the frame that.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna just fast for the love of God. Leading does not matter if it's a yes or no or not. Okay? The definition of leading is when the person answering the question is given the answer in the question. So for example,
I see what you're saying.
if I ask you, Bass, did you go to the store and buy milk yesterday? That's leading. But if I say, Bass, did you go on any errands yesterday? You say, yeah. What errands? I went to the store. What'd you buy? Milk. I got the same information, but I didn't lead you.
Officer Suarez, were you physically assaulted during the eye interview?
There's a snitch. I'll go hand myself in right now. If I fucking said some dumb shit, that's my dumbass fault. Because I'm not gonna go fuck over GG. What happened? What were you told? This would be the dumbest move in Dundee fucking possible history to intentionally go and snitch on police.
Did it happen?
What happened? Did I go and snitch on cops?
Yeah.
Why would I do that on purpose? He watched you go and dump it in the ocean. And he's like, I'm not going to do anything about it. I was making fun of him for being a pool cop, but I said, you're an idiot. You can't even stop people dumping a body in front of you. Oh,
It's not enough for me.
Thank you. The drift of his body, man.
I've been sweating and it's only 9 p.m. already. Only 9 p.m. already. So I know I got in that pocket. So I know that you listening. It's both out upon your ass socket. So you know that we gon' rock it while I'm lifting up on my chest. While I'm lifting up on my desk. Early motive, I am my stress. Early motive, put you to test. All the stuff I ran out of breath. I don't give a fuck about it. I'm going in shit, must success. All of these damn cells are supposed to be weighing over my mind. So I think that it's time to show like everybody way that I try. Yeah, show it way that I try. Yeah, moving, live on a ray. Yeah, while I'm living on sun. Yeah, what the fuck can I say? Yeah, baby, now I'm just in it. I ain't never been into all of these hitters that I make now while I'm vibing with Richard. Keeping that shit going on, I know that it's so obvious. They gon' play this better love your bedroom or the office. Drumming, wanna bury that office. Keep that moving. Who the fuck you know it's hot as fast? Get you way too heavy. I wanna see a leg. Who the fuck you get me? Get you way too heavy. I've been sweating and it's only 9 p.m. already.
I watched the PoE Crucible announcement video yesterday, and then I watched Chris Wilson and CD talk about it, and then I read the patch notes. And I did all these things in a vacuum, right? Which is myself just reading it, just looking at everything. Personally, I'm excited as fuck. I'm pogging out. I'm like, hell yeah, this looks sick. Open up Twitter. Many people all just saying, oh, crying about this. Oh my God, how are we going to level? Oh my God, this is bad. Oh my God, I'm being lied to. Okay, obviously, I'm talking about Ziz here, but one of those guys, Lily, Tura, many people. There's many. Like, there's so many people, if I was to add them all, I would fill out my whole tweet with adding them. So, and I'm like, wow, yeah, this is kind of depressing, right? This is kind of actually killing my vibe. It's like, fuck those guys.
Dear God, that's the weapon he's farmed all this time for? That's the weapon. That's the weapon. What? That's his, like... You can barely do fucking, like, yellow maps in that. He does have an All's Uprising, which leads me to think that Delve is very strong. He has a Watcher's Eye though. It's not even that good. I guess it's good for Ruthless. Dude, the gear and Ruthless... Look at this ring. Dude, the Ruthless gear is so rough. You basically need... Jesus Christ. Dude, the Ruthless gear is just so bad.